Hello and welcome to my channel, Plouise Beauty. If you are new to my channel, my name is Juliana, and today we are just going to do a quick lunchtime work appropriate eye look. So I've literally got about 5 to 10 minutes, I want to say, before I finish my lunch. So I'm going to do a quick eye look. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably have seen some looks where I've said I did this look on lunch break or something or the other. So that's what we're going to do today. Literally a very quick work appropriate look. So let's get into it. Normally I don't use eye base, but I'm just going to quickly dash a little bit of Slay Ready Cosmetic base. I'll put the name in my description section. I do not have the time to kind of read the name right now, and it's very tiny, so I'm just going to dab a little on my lid. The only reason I'm using a base today is because I have less time than usual. Normally I would have 30 minutes on my lunch, but I've used that 30 minutes part of it to set up. So I really want the eye look to pop in one go. I don't have time to build anything. Okay, I want to use this shimmer palette. It's from Gloss God. It's called Gas on Mars, so it's like a purplish reddish look. I've sort of been considering the kind of matte shade that will make this pop. Normally I would have done purple, but I recently did a purple look, so I want to do another color and then mix with this. Okay, I have two palettes in front of me. The Michaela 10 shade palette, and this Mcgrath palette. I think I'm going to go with the Mcgrath palette. So the reddish color, peachy color on my lid, on the top part of my lid, and the green on my lower lid, or maybe purple on my lower lid. But we're going to do something very quickly anyway. Okay, on my crease I'm going for this shade. I don't know what it is, peach, pink. Doesn't have any name, so I'm just putting that all over my lid and all over my crease. So for this kind of lunch look, or when you've got like very little time, you've got to find good tools. So this brush is from Slay Ready Cosmetic, and it's kind of big, so it's like very wide. It can cover a big amount of space at a time. And then just underneath that, I'm going to go with this shade and this red. So I'm first of all going to go into this, and I'm going to move into that one. So the orange shade now, I'm going to put that slightly under the pink. Just because it's a quick look or it's a lunchtime look doesn't mean it has to be boring. I don't do boring looks. I mean, for you, you can use like if your workplace doesn't allow like flashy colors, then you can use muted colors. But yeah, I think it's the tool that matters. The tool, the shadow you are using, and your pace, that's what matters. And then for the outer corner, I'm turning that same brush over. I'm picking up the darker red, and I'm going to put that in the outer part of my lid, just to give it more dimension. Yeah, and as mentioned earlier, for my lower lid, I'm going with this purple. So I'm using like a packed, slightly slanted brush. It's gonna give me like literally quick application. And then that's the eye more or less done. So I'm using that brush that I use for my outer corner to kind of like blend that purple into the red, because they are kind of different shades. So it's literally just patting down to make sure that that purple sink into the red, and then just making sure that the edges blend right. I mean, to be honest, I couldn't care less about the edges, and for a weekday look, it's not like anybody knows better at my workplace, so nobody knows whether the edges are blended or not. Okay, that's the eye look done. I'm just going to quickly brush. I think I had a bit of fallout on this side from the red shade, so I'm going to brush it off with my powder brush. Okay, and that's that. I have literally about 4 minutes before I have to go back. So I'm gonna go with Mcgrath's Intensify pen. I mean, normally the shades will go over anyway without any glitter primer or anything, but I'm just gonna, because it's a Mcgrath palette, I'm just gonna pat a little. To be honest, I'm not sure it's doing it. I think it's even removing the shade. Yeah, that was kind of removing my matte, so I'm just going to go directly into the shadows. So I'm going to go for the velvety kind of shade, not the ones that have actually I'm going to go with this one as well. I'll show you in a minute. So this one has a little bit of flex, and this one is velvety, so I'm going to start with the one that has flex, and I'm just going to pat that on my lid. And then the velvety one, yeah, a combination of those two is fantastic. And then for my inner corner, I'm just going to go with my pinky in this shade. That's what it looks like. Just because it's a work look doesn't mean that my inner corner doesn't have to shine. Yeah. So So that's what that shade looks like. That is really nice and popping. Okay, and I'm just gonna do a quick liner. This is optional, you don't have to. Most times I would just kind of use mascara and that's it, but I'm gonna use liner in this case. So I'm using a Glam Light liner. So that is precise and beautiful. And then time for mascara. I'm using Yolondo Plain Makeup by Yolondo mascara. So just gonna kind of brush it on my lower lid. No time to use a waterline liner. Then literally just flick through and brush underneath my lashes. Here, I'm gonna give it a quick second coat. So just jiggling my lashes to kind of give it the effect of false lashes, really. Okay, and that's it. We're done. Quick lunchtime look. Yeah, under normal circumstances I would have had my lipstick on. Even when I don't have my eye done, I always have my lipstick at the start of the day, but I'm gonna just apply this. This is Forbidden Love from Mcgrath. Right, this is the completed look. I think the lips is very bright. Normally I would have looked for a purple one, but I do not have time to look for a purple one. If I wasn't talking, this look would take me, well, no more than 10 minutes and that's it. Yeah, but this is the finished look. I'm just going to bring you in closer. So this is the look up close. That's not bad, is it? Yeah, that's not bad for you. 5 minutes, 10 minutes look. Yeah, so there's nothing that says you can't have colorful high looks for work. You just have to be very quick. Watch your tools, watch your timings, you know, be prepared. Know the palette you're going to use possibly the night before and you're good to go. And just, you know, a quick dash and that's it. I hope this has been very useful. If you like this kind of quick looks, please let me know and I'll try and do more of this, because I kind of like this, because normally when I do like a proper look I always get carried away, and I think this one is very reasonable. Yeah, just let me know, give me some feedback in the comment section. Alright guys, that's the end of today's video. I hope you've enjoyed this look and you've enjoyed hanging out with me. If you have enjoyed this video, please like it, share it and subscribe to my channel, and until next time, I'll see you.